Since you don't love me, hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me.
Rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rangers played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
2-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Popped him up. Fletcher is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And here's the former Fly's Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now, Adolis Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dane Dunning, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
281 the average entering play. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit down the line. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He'll enter play here at 293. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there. Usually, hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. One there. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the AB now. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team. Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball, you could tell he...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Leading off for the Rangers.
First pitch on the way. Nate Lowe is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Skied down the left field line. The next 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Culberson has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. On the ground to third, fielded by Rendon. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next to dig in, Jose Trevino. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Rangers pick up a run here. Leading off the inning, it'll be Max Stassi. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8.
So to get his day started at the plate, David Fletcher trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needed 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Batting 9.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. So stepping in is Eli White. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that one yanked just foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. On to second, but the throw is wide.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Brock Holt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Jay at the track. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Nick Solak is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Willie Calhoun is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. The long ball is playing in this.
The batter, number 53.
Stepping in now, Adolis Garcia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Adolis Garcia becomes the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Nate Lowe, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Trout is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 9.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
The center field, number
2 down, no one on base. And that brings up Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. And now for the Angels, Jared Walsh. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to first, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney. Now into the box, Jose Trevino as we begin the top of the fourth. A high fastball is in there. Trevino, a native Texan. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Eli White. Your attention, please.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Rangers.
Next up is Brock Holt, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon is there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Angels have elected to challenge.
All right, one last look
play.
at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
The call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
To the plate now, Max Stassi, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Culberson. Next to hit is David Fletcher, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the... All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Solak.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet.
3, 4, take the base. Ball 4.
They've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
An 11-7 final in this one. Los Angeles posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Steve Cishek claims the win out of the pen his first. So that...
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Angels...
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm...
The show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rangers are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
popped up. Solak into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a liner. Garcia is there. 2 down. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Now the pitch.
The second baseman, Brock Holt.
The windup and the 0-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1 and 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fly ball right down the line in left. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Nick Solak. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Batting third.
So 2 out, nobody on. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Oh and 1, here it comes. That finds the zone, a called strike. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Liner towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field. Now, the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Angels have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Takes this the other way to right, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Batting 7, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels held in check there. We'll go to the bottom. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Chris Davis. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rangers dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. The 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now. And stepping in, Adolis Garcia. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Batting fifth.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Nate Lowe comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Joey Gallo now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Gallo.
High in the air down the right field line. Jay has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Batting 8.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Lowe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from Arlington after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Luis Rengifo. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Up next for the Angels,
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club's had.
Leading off for the Rangers, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jose Trevino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out one away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Rendon down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So
next for the Rangers, third baseman.
Now the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike one.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count now. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They lead it. Digging in will be John Jay. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Swing and a line drive. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Mike Trout is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Base hit into right center. In now is Anthony Rendon as he rips it on the ground to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first, a double play.
The left fielder, number 10.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this. Now at the plate, here is Chris Davis. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter.
And now the first pitch. Davis, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now back. Number 50.
Stepping in once again is Adolis Garcia. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Too high. Ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is skied out toward right. Jay has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now back.
Nate Lowe digging in now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. The wall. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
In today's game with guys hitting homers at an epic rate, the closers are not off limits. Ties the game right there, taking the closer deep.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. For 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But the Rangers battle back to... Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate, and there's out number 2. That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lined into right, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
This lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Garcia. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Drives it out to deep right center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Culberson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Struck out in his first at-bat. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Next up. Tonight's final. The Texas Rangers put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Mike Foltynewicz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ian Kennedy closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Man, on first, on second, on third. I'm gonna have to clean it up. I done went guard, they all gone, the alien beat it up. That contract, they want me back. I'm gonna have to green it up like Fenway Wall in the field.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the Angels, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mucha sal de los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate Elena, Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi Pincha 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, too pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power, the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that took me up, I beat, I hit it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the belly. Don't be walking with me, give my enemies some cale, yeah, boy. D.R. down in Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's some crazy Paraguay. Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre. Para que le falta, para que le sobre. Para que lo quiera y no lo tenga. Para que lo tenga y no lo quiera. Para la iglesia, para el caserío. Para los que son y los que no son de los míos. Y para los tigres que andan en jipeta. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
That's you with that big thin. That's you that can't keep over. You keep yelling the friend. You gotta go to court. You got service for cleaning for child support. That was that nerve. You ain't even get a chance to say a word. I know I ain't tripping. Don't you better got the bird. You better go punch somebody. You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Better than punch you, huh? Straight up blame you, huh? You know who got that fight? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your jeans, huh? Some of your partners